Yo, we got a white man charged with a federal hate crime and the killing of John Mike Rone in Kansas City. Rest in peace to the brother. We'll be right back on Hold the Mayo. But first, check this out.
My name is Cedric Blackman, and I'm a contributor of Abolish, the Slave Patrol, a documentary that will crack open the door on a hidden truth about our present. It's a truth about the roots of something too many of us take for granted: American policing. We like to believe our systems evolved organically, but Abolish, the Slave Patrol, exposes a chilling reality. It shines a light on the dark history of slave patrols and those brutal armed groups formed centuries ago to enforce slavery and control foundational Black Americans. Their legacy isn't buried in the past. It's woven into the very fabric of our modern police forces, the way officers interact with Black people, and the patterns of racial profiling and discrimination, with tragic instances of violence. They all echo with the ghosts of the Slave Patrol.
That's right, y'all. Only way to get rid of him, man, is it's a 36-year-old white man accused of killing Jon Rone Jr., 41-year-old Black man, stabbed outside a Kansas City convenience store on July 7th, has been charged with a hate crime, according to federal prosecutors. Sean W. Tonkin of Florida was indicted Wednesday by Kansas City grand jury, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Missouri. He has been held in a Jackson County jail since mid-July on state charges, including misdemeanor for disturbing the peace. What? So that's all you get for stabbing and killing a Black man? We had to really fight for this hate crime, and I feel like he better be all Black. Anyway, friends and family of Rome who spoke to the Star in the wake of the killing have said that Tonka has displayed an apparent hatred for Black people and was looking for a fight. Authorities had previously said several witnesses overheard Tonkin using the N-word and addressing Rome by that slur. The killing happened on Independence Day at around 2:30 p.m. Police officers were dispatched to the report of a stabbing at the liquor store. Inside the store, officers located Rone on the ground, and he was bleeding from the stab wound. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Says police told the police said a stranger later identified authorities as Tonkin, and that they approached, then repeatedly used the N-word in conversation despite being told to stop, according to court records. Tonkin then used the slur to address Rome, one of the witnesses said, then later threw the first punch when the two fought outside. The surveillance video encounter showed Rome with a club in hand, following Tonkin to the side of the business out of camera view, according to the affidavit. Shortly after that, Rome stumbled back to the store, uttering, "He stabbed me," collapsing to the floor. Tonkin was arrested that day, and near Independence, he allegedly tried to hide in a tree line when police were approaching, and a knife was collected by the officers, and he was taken into custody. This is the brother's picture right here. Rest in peace, sir. He definitely looked like an FBA brother. It goes on to say that in July, Tonkin was charged with in Jackson County with drug possession and disturbing the peace. A misdemeanor was as prosecutors were the elements of Murray's defense law would determine whether other state charges would be pursued. Jackson County prosecutor's office said that at the time that Tonkin used the highly disturbing racial slur, we categorically condemned that language, adding the office had filed available charges under Missouri law that addressed those racist comments. Boy, basically what they're trying to say is that the only way, and this ain't even the only way, because that white lady that ran over them kids, she used racial slurs as well, but they didn't give her no hate crime charges. This is a good thing, I would say. You know what I mean? They don't do it enough. It seems like Missouri's on the right track, but just because they charged him does not mean, and I repeat, just because they charged him does not mean that he's actually going to get those charges. They love dropping charges and giving them the lesser. But let me know what you think about that. I'm not going to really hold you, but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know that I got 4 words for you. But before I play those 4 words, you need to check this out. All right, y'all. Yeah, I can. You know, I cannot stand the shakes and the shimmies, right? But anyway, I need y'all to do a couple things for me. All right, you know how this go. You know how this be. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your environment, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own Jones. And just to bring it on home, check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're getting it late. We put up everything Fast Fly and Freddie over there on Spotify. You want to talk to us live? Tap in on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you can catch us actually live for the Strive. Okay. Other than that, subscribe, like, comment for the algorithm on every platform. And then I got another 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha, and I think you are ready.